Breakdown Media, we live. Mic test, 1 2. Mic test 1 2. What up, Dooley? From Sacktown, what's happening? What's happening? Give everybody a second to come in. If you ain't here, welcome. Welcome to Brick Dot Media. Shoot us a like, send us a wave, let us know you're here, and where you're from. Where you from? All right. A few more seconds and we'll go ahead and get to rolling. Feels good today. Had to give me some lotion on. Hands was kind of ashy, but we good now. We good. We good. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. We about to get rolling. About to get rolling. Brick Dot Media, we up and we live. Live.
Breakdown meeting.
All right. What's happening, Bomb Squad? We here. We here. We here on a Wednesday. All right. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. It's working for UPS, a valuable job or not? And second question we're going to get to, do you even like your job? I mean, whether you work for UPS or work anywhere else, I mean, do you even like your job in general? So we're going to answer those questions, or at least we're going to try to. So we here on a Wednesday. So let's take care of the housekeeping here. The hoodie sale is still going crazy. Brick.limited.com, brick.media.com. You can order your hoodies, you can order your shirts. You spend over $50, we give you free shipping. All right. And we'll get that shipped out to you within 2 days. So within a week, you'll have your gear. And we insert our little sticker guys here on every order. You get stickers and you get a bag. Probably should have brought the bag, but you get stickers and you get a bag and you get a postcard. And we let you know we appreciate you, all right, on every order. So we still have the sale going on right now. Free shipping over $50, and we got you. We got you. We're gonna ship those out ASAP. All right. If you need to get in contact with me, bricked@gmail.com. And like I said, order the merch, brick.limited.com and brick.media.com. All right, guys. It's been a wonderful week this week, and we're getting our audit done this week, our building audit. So everybody's nervous, everybody's panicking. Early results not so good, but we'll try to fix that. But whenever it's audit time, you get a lot of people scrambling. Everything should be prepared for, but things are not prepared for, and people are going to obviously do what they want to do. So we'll get to that later because I have a couple issues with this audit, and we in the middle of it, and I have a couple issues already. Not so much with the people that's administering the audit, but some of the people that work in my building choosing to do certain things in order to, I call it sabotage. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right. Let me check the live chat right quick before we get started. Dooley from Sacktown, we appreciate you. You always here. You always repping Cali, so we appreciate it. What's up, Gloria? How's it going, Gloria? Dooley, he said, "Is it cool if you're a driver but part time inside not that good, not that good?" Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it both. I have experience on both. I talk with everybody from both, so we'll try to break it down for you. You're loading an outbound trailer right now. Dang, you almost done? What's happening? What's up, Casper? We appreciate you for being here. All right, guy. All right. Let's get started. All right, let's get started. Now, y'all see the title. We'll tackle, is it a valuable job or not? And so whenever we put value on things as individuals, it's subjective. I mean, I get it. So, some of us value big houses, nice cars, collectibles, watches, shoes, clothing, stuff like that. So, we all value stuff differently. But when it comes to our livelihood, we may or may not value the way in which we make our money in order to live and survive. So I ask this question because I observe all the time and I've been around a minute. So I understand if you become a UPS driver, even an insider, it doesn't matter. It's a lot of hard work. And if you're able to stick around long enough to become a driver, you have to go through a lot. I know guys that loaded trucks for 10 years before they was able to drive. I know guys loaded trucks for a year, maybe 2 years, that they were finally able to drive after that long. So, I didn't have to load trucks a whole lot, but the time, the effort, the sacrifice, the blood, sweat, tears. I know that's cliche-ish, right? But like all of that effort that you put in to put yourself in position to drive, it's a lot. And it's a lot. It's different for different people. It kind of just depends on how you come in and how you're able to navigate to get where you want to be. So I understand it's hard. And so when we was talking about value and what we put value on certain things, it's like I understand that this job, it should be valuable to most people, especially if you put years in and you've reached a point to where you're making really good money. Of course, you have benefits, you have your retirement, you have your pension going and everything like that. You would think that people will put at least a mid-level value on the job in general. You would think so, but that's not the case. At least that's not what I've experienced because I see people do different things to tell me that maybe this person might not value it as much as the next person, right? And then the next person might not value it as much as I do. Or buddy of mine might not value it as much as another driver. So, we see it all the time. And I just decided to speak on it tonight because it's different views. And I don't think it should be that different just because if you're going to work hard towards something and not saying that it's the end goal, but if you work hard towards something and you're finally able to get what you work hard for, knowing that you had to go through proper channels in order to get whatever it is that you were aiming for, I would think that a value will be put on it to where you're like, oh, you know what? I need to hold on to this. I need to act in a certain manner to where it's valuable to me and I'm going to respect it. I'm not going to put it on a pedestal, but I'm going to make sure I take care of what I need to take care of. So I see behaviors, and like I said, I would never call names on here, but I see behaviors that shows me that, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. And a lot of times it's sad. A lot of times it's sad because you see things and you're just like, wait, you you've been here for how long and you willing to do that to jeopardize your livelihood. You have a family, you have this going on, you have that going on. It's just mind boggling to me to see, some of the behaviors. And I'm not going to get specific, but we ask about value and we talk about value and what we put on things. And it's just like, man, I don't see how people could do it. I don't see how, somebody could work 8 years loading trucks and you finally get able to drive and you do something stupid to where it puts your job in jeopardy or put your career in jeopardy, your pension in jeopardy. So I don't get it. And you know what? I might be off. I might be expecting too much from people. I might be a little too strict with it, a little too tight with it, that might be the case. But hey, let me know if I'm off. Let me know if I'm wrong because I don't understand stuff. And I see things and I'm like head scratching. It's like it just doesn't make sense to me. So maybe I don't get it. Maybe there's a disconnect in my brain and I'm wired differently, but I don't know. I just have to ask myself that question. And I'm asking you guys, what type of value do you put on your job? Because we all different. I get it. And that's what makes us great. The fact that we're all different. But at the same time, at what point does a value it should be a certain way or it should be a certain standard to where like if you do A, B, C, and D and you get to E, right? What value should be put on E once you get to E? Because you have to do everything before that. Or are you gonna just throw it away? Or, it really doesn't matter. Let me know. Let me know because I get confused a lot and I'm not a confusing person, but I do get confused a lot and I'll be asking myself like, yo, what the hell am I watching? What the hell am I looking at? What am I experiencing? Because something's not adding up. Y'all let me know. Am I off? I'm open to being off. I don't know. It's it's wild. But we on for the ride and we kicking it. So thank everybody for being here. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the love. Give us a hand wave. Let us know you're in here. I'm gonna read some of these live chats right quick. Yeah, I deliver 728. Yeah, man. Do your thing, big dog. Do your thing. Do a little bully. They didn't call me yet, so I had to get a second job and work UPS for benefits and dental. Yeah, look, when I was inside, man, when I first started, I had a second job, and at one point, I had a third job. I mean, I had my benefits already, but I had to do what I had to do, and so you do what you have to do until you do what you can do, and so you know, you just need to stick around. Just stick around, work the part time, supplement your income with other jobs, and just stay in position. That's all you can do because we don't really know when things are gonna shake. We don't really know when jobs gonna be opened up. We don't really know when they're gonna say, "Hey, you know what? We need 8 more people. Let's go ahead and put the postings out." So we don't know. So you have to stick around, and the ones that stick around when all the dust is gone, the ones that's still around, those will be the ones that get the opportunity. So, hey, hang in there. Hey, hang in there. You over halfway there. Just stick it out. Just stick it out. All right, so Casper say I applied for a TCD position, but my application was paused. Contacted employment line and said I was not eligible. Oh man. Oh, so what happened? Okay, I don't know if you told me this before, but just refresh me a little bit. What happened, Casper? If you're non-eligible for rehire, I mean that's unfortunate. But yeah, let me know what happened. J Ortega, what's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up? Solo Dale, what's happening? I'm a feeder driver, and they are at cutting twilight operations in Chicago on March 28th at Bedford Franklin, Northbrook. The future is looking bleak. Yeah, man. The ebbs and flows of corporate America, like it's gonna happen. Uh, the cuts, the expansions, like it's a cycle. It happens all the time, and so we don't really know. Like it looks like it might be like that in your area, but just hang in there, man. Because don't like if I was you, I wouldn't make any drastic moves. Not that you would, but I wouldn't make any drastic moves just because like you really don't know. And I mean, none of us know. So if they start to cut, which like they always cut, we all kind of deal with that. Um, just hang in there. Try to hang in there, grind. Be the last one to leave, stuff like that. You know. But I mean, I think you'll be good either way. I think you'll be good either way. J.R. Tager, you in Cali too? All right. All right, that's what's up. Casper said, I haven't worked there since 2017. What can I do to change my rehire status? Man, I'm going to be honest, Casper. If they saying that you're non-eligible to be rehired, in order to change that status, I'm not sure if there's anything you can do. I don't know. Just because I'm sure they have people that possibly want to work there that they can be hired. You know what I mean? Or maybe even people that can get rehired. Um, it's already hard enough, like trying to get on or getting on. Period. When you're able to be rehired, that's just tough. I don't know if you can change that. Like, I don't want to be negative, but at the same time, I'm just trying to be real. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can shake that. But if you figure out a way, let me know so I can share it with other people because I'm not sure. Because if they're looking at personnel and say, hey, look, we have these people over here that we can hire, but yet we have this person over here that we don't want to rehire for whatever reason that is, um, it might be an easy decision for them, you know? But if you're able to figure it out, let me know so I could share it. All right. All right. I deliver you by midway through. Man, you in them trailers, big dog. We just got off J. Ortega, North Texas, clocking in. All right. All right. Were you in Denton, Dallas? Or you in the Panhandle? All right. Sherman say he loaded for 4 years. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Even as a part timer, I mean, a part timer, y'all get the same benefits. And so, man, look, I know people that work part time and they have another full time job and they working part time just for the benefits. It's valuable to them, which I agree with that because look, if I was in a position where I had to, I would work part time, then I would get a full time or another part time somewhere else, and I would ride those benefits. I did that, but if I had to do it long term, I would do it long term. If I had to, I would absolutely do it long term. The healthcare coverage, unbeatable. Dental, vision, unbeatable. So yeah, extremely valuable. And I'm just asking this question because we know, and when I say we, just people in general, right? If we look at the benefits package, we look at the job itself. Yeah, it's tough sometimes, but we look at everything that comes with it. A normal human said, "Oh yeah, it's valuable," right? And I'm asking a question because I know what we're saying. Yes, it's valuable, but I see other. I don't see people's actions like it's valuable. Or maybe they just go about it a different way. And like I said, it's confusing to me because I hear one thing, then I see something else. All right. Terrence, what's happening, big dog? What's happening? USPS. I've been here about 2 months so far, but shout out to y'all at UPS. Yeah, man. Hey, shouts out to you. Um, pray for all success for you, and man, just keep kicking ass over there at USPS. We appreciate the shout out for sure, Terrence. We appreciate the shout out. Yeah, I seen you came through the other day. I seen you. I seen you. Appreciate the support, big dog. Appreciate the support. The MN Scout Dad. Good evening. Thanks for all your content. Is it harder to become a driver in a smaller city? It is. It is. It is harder just because let's say it's a smaller facility. Let's say they have 20 routes. Man, people don't retire like talking about like that. They just don't. And I mean, you might get in a situation where you might have a couple retirees one year, but smaller building, smaller city, yeah, it's just, it's not a lot of turnover because I mean, every now and then you see somebody get fired and they'll come back, but for the most part, you know, like I shared this story in my center. We have about right now we have between 80 and 90 drivers in my center. And I mean, that's not the whole building, that's just my center. And so we had the last person to retire before this year was, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. And then we had one guy retired this year, so it was like a 2-year gap with nobody retiring. And then we got two people got fired this year and they're not coming back. So um, with almost 90 drivers, we only had two people retired in 3 or 4 years. So, it doesn't happen often. So, but it is harder, but it's not impossible. But it could be harder. Yeah. So hopefully that answered your question and gave you more insight. All right. Appreciate the support. J. Ortega about to cop one of the hoodies. Yeah, man. Yeah, get your hoodie. And like I said, you spend $50 or more, I'll give you free shipping. Um, so if you want to get a hoodie and a shirt, that's cool. That way you don't have to pay for shipping. But yeah, man. We fulfilling orders and we'll get them out within 2 days. So you'll get it within, if you're in Cali, you'll get it within a week or so. Um, yeah, you get it within a week or so. 5 business days, you'll get it. In the bid sheets, John Doe, what's happening? In the bid sheets going up for driving. Seems like the company trying to cut everything. Yeah, I haven't seen any. I've been looking for drive. I'm always looking, and I really haven't seen anything. So it's still a little dusty out here. It's still a little dusty. You can't really see yet. We gotta wait till everything settles. Still a little dusty, but they're definitely trying to cut and they're trying to assess what's going on. And not that it's a whole bunch of cutting, but like we have a whole bunch of drivers. At least we do. I mean, our new TCDs, we have 10 new TCDs in my center, and they're I mean, some of them working, but they're not working every day. So um they trying to get everybody working. They're trying to figure out, you know, the routes per day, the stops per car. That's always an issue. So the stops per car might go up one day and then go down the next day. It kind of depends on the volume and stuff like that. So um like it's a game. It's like a seesaw, you know, trying to manage and trying to try to get as many people working as possible. So I mean, the SurePost does help, but it's touch and go right now. And so we'll know really, really by the summertime. I want to say May and June. We'll really get to see what's really going on with the volume and all of that stuff. So, and then people start taking more vacation. So it'd be a lot of opportunities in the summertime, but right now it's very, very, very sticky and dusty and more sticky. Yeah. Yeah. Ryan Farley, what's up? Thank you for being here. So you love watching doing your shift. This is your first time catching a live. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. And we hope you like the content. We hope you like it. All right. Shouts out to you. Hour north of Dallas for Sherman. Yeah, man. It's been a long time since I've been up there. Did your center hire any in the 3 to 4 years? Hire, you mean before this year? No, because they brought the TCD position back in 23. But in 23, we didn't bring any new drivers in, any permanent new drivers in. Just this year, they resumed and we got 10 new TCDs. But 23, no. 22, no. I think 21 was the last year they hired. At that time, it was 22 fours. Yeah. And so we pretty much skipped 2 years as far as bringing in drivers because we had enough. Hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, the small buildings will. I mean, every building will be affected, but yes, it's pretty much percentages. So yeah, the smaller buildings will be affected. So I'm just hoping with the whole Amazon thing, just hopefully, and you know, I don't have any control of this, but just hopefully that volume is replaced with other stuff, with other, with other accounts, or the healthcare. really, really start to boom and the revenue comes in that way. But yeah, the Amazon is gonna be a hit. But um, the thing is with Amazon, even if UPS decided, oh, we're gonna keep doing all of Amazon, um, like eventually they could just, fade it out. If they want to, they could just fade it out. So it's kind of like, you know, if you know the end of the road is coming eventually, you just shorten it up a little bit. And so it kind of puts pressure on yourself, to make adjustments when you shorten the road versus, stay on the long road and eventually you're going to hit the wall. So um, I think it's being proactive from a UPS standpoint. I think it's being proactive because it's obviously inevitable eventually. Amazon going to be like, okay, well, we're going to try to, I mean, yeah. And then again, I don't know if that would even happen because they always growing and they always get more people on the platform selling stuff. So yeah. So I think is UPS trying to be proactive with their moves. And like I said, hopefully the volume is being replaced with something else. Our revenue is being replaced with something else because, um, you know, the bottom line is gonna take a hit. It's gonna take a hit. When was the last time my center hired a full time driver? Um, it was when the 22 Ford drivers got promoted to RPCD. So that was probably 2021. But they were already part time. Well, they were already 22 Ford. Yeah, so they would consider full time or part time at the same time. But yeah, they moved them up. It was like six of them they moved up. So maybe 2021. Yeah, yeah, 21. Because we skipped 22 and 23 as far as promotions in my center. And it was pretty across the board in my building. We got a 400 car building, so it was pretty across the board. Yeah, SurePost. Yeah, yeah. I talked about that. I think in the last live stream that the SurePost volume, it could offset the Amazon volume. And what I said on the previous video is that the true test with the SurePost is going to be when peak season is back because we didn't, we took it all back January 1st, and so like the last little trickle from Christmas was here, and so we kind of dealt with that, right? But we haven't dealt with having all the SurePosts for a whole peak season, and so when it starts to get busy this year for peak season, we're gonna see the full impact of SurePosts and how we're gonna handle that volume. So yeah, I think it will offset some of the Amazon, but the true test is gonna be peak season 25 with this with all this SurePosts because we can't bring it anywhere. So yeah, that's gonna be the true test. All right, so yeah, I put these on all my dollies. Well, I have 3 dollies, but I put these on my dollies. So if you order a hoodie or a shirt, you get the stickers. You put them on your dolly. I have some in my truck, and yeah, the more you order, the more stickers I send. So shouts out to everybody who order. And Bobby said, "What is SurePost?" Um, SurePost is a delivery service, a service level. Basically, it's like the most economic way to ship through UPS, especially residentials. I don't think they too much go to a business, but um, buy something off a website and they send it SurePost. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap, and so basically UPS handles it. And then once it gets to the delivery building, then we take it to the post office, or at least we did. So the contract with USPS was we take it to them and they deliver it, the final mile. But that contract ended on December 31st. And so UPS just delivers straight to the customer. So it's just a delivery service like, you know, a USPS Ground Advantage. It's sort of like the same service. All right. Now, Max, this question. Oh yeah, in Canada, yeah, y'all don't have strip posts in Canada. Yeah, that's only USPS stuff. Yeah. I'm asking this question, do you even like your job? Because some people be miserable. I mean, does a job make you that miserable to where it feels like it ruins your life, right? Do any of you feel like that? Because many times I feel like an outcast, right? And I go to work and I'm in a good mood because I'm normally in a good mood. Like it's really nothing about life that really brings me down too much, right? So I go to work, I'm in a good mood. I talk to people, I congregate, somebody not feeling well or a little bit down. I try to, tell a joke or something, try to get them in a better mood. Not that I have control of that, but I mean, if I could help, I try to, you know, just because, life is good, right? But, you see the people, the individuals, I get it. You have stuff going on at home, it's all types of challenges in life. We all deal with it, right? But I always ask myself, I'm like, does this person just not like their job or they just don't like their life or both? Or because I couldn't imagine a time where like it's okay, I'm gonna work 5 days a week and I'm gonna get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, do all of that stuff, get ready, drive to work and get to work and I hate it. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine me preparing myself to go to an environment in which I hate. I don't even like using that word hate. I don't use it, but for the sake of this video, we're going to use it. But I couldn't imagine getting all prepped up and ready and dressed and smelling good and all of that stuff to go somewhere that I hate. So when I hear people saying that they dislike their job or they hate their job or they don't like it, they wish they were home and all of that stuff. I mean, I guess I get it, but I don't because I'm like, there's options out there. We all have options, right? We all have options. I mean, there's many jobs out there, some good, some not. That's subjective too. But, you know, do we even like our job? And without asking people this question at my workplace, I don't see it. I mean, a lot of people, and I'm saying a lot, maybe 30%, they just don't want to be there. And I mean, I get it. The work is hard. It's tough. It's challenging. You deal with stuff. And by the way, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about what I dealt with today. But I don't I don't understand. And if it's that bad, which hopefully it's not, but if it's that bad to where, you know what, I don't want to be here. I can't stand this job. I don't like it. I never did. That's the type of attitude I feel on a daily. People don't normally say this stuff, but you can imagine you feel it like, okay, something's going on. So, I try to help people, try to talk to people and hopefully make them realize that, it's really not that bad because, we can always be worse than we are. But we also have options at the same time. So, if you have two people, right, that's taking up two spots, right? And they are miserable, right? For those two people, you have 12 people over here that wish they were in those two spots all the time. Now, those 12 people, they might get in that spot and they might hate it too. But for now, they don't know what they don't know. So they think it'll be all peaches and cream, which is not. But I just say all that to say this: those two spots, those people taking, you have a line of people that's waiting to get in to take your spot that you hate. So sometimes you might need to reevaluate some things and be like, hey, it might be time for me. But then again, maybe I should just be grateful because, and I'm not saying you have to be grateful, you can do whatever you want to do. But sometimes we get in our ways as humans and we might dislike the situation we're in and think is, oh, if I could just get out of this, I can't stand my boss. If I could just get out of this, my life will be great. And you do things that will get you out of that position. Then you realize, man, I really had it good. And I'm not saying this is real, but I'm just saying hypothetically that like sometimes you might think it's better, but it's not. You just used to it and you just take it for granted. I see that a lot. So that's why I ask people, I'm like, do you even like your job? Because man, you walk in here like it's a funeral home. Like for real. And so I just ask myself that question. I ask people that question. And like I just be wanting to know. And try to see where people's mind is because it's a sight to see. But if anybody's in here right now, no matter where you work, no matter where you work, no matter how much money you make, right? I'm not saying you gotta love your job because obviously you do what you want to do, right? But we always have options and we're all adults here. And if we feel that it's not working out where we at, stick and move. And, because you might bless another person that might be really, really needing, wanting that position, you need to make some room for them. I'm just saying. And that's with anything. If you working at Chick-fil-A or whatever, you know, they got some kids in high school that really, really need a job. Move out of the way. It's probably better for everybody. So if you don't like it, you're not stuck. You never stuck. You always have an option, you know. So I'm not going anywhere. But if I was at a point where I felt like I wasn't moving or I didn't like where I was at, I'll be out. But until then, I'm rocking. All right. So just had to get that off my chest. Nobody in particular, but it's just that I make observations and, you know, this is my opportunity to speak on it. And I like to. I like to speak on it. All right. Thanks for all the likes, guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Whew. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Miserable like the supervisor. Man, I gotta tell y'all about this lady today, man. Oh man. Having self-control, man, it's tough. Having self-control. So you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. Let's see. Marcus Hamilton, he been laid off for a few weeks. Well, okay. All right, so let's see. Let's see what's going on, Marcus. All right, so Marcus says, so you've been laid off for a few weeks? If they call you in, do you have to come into work? All right, so I just want to make sure I'm clear. So you have been laid off for a few weeks. So you're asking if they was to call you in, should you come in? Let me know what you mean by that. I just want to make sure I got it right. All right. Bobby says it's like you spend all day at work by yourself in the truck, and winter is worse because there's not much day left after getting done. Yeah, yeah. Um, spending time by yourself, yeah, is definitely something getting used to, you know? Like I came from driving trucks, so like I was already used to like working by myself, so it really wasn't a big adjustment for me, but yeah, it's not much at the end of the day. And that's why you got to take advantage of the days when you're able to finish earlier. Like today, I think I was home by I had a light day. I had like 110 stops, maybe 115. But I was home by 6 today. Yesterday, I think I was home by 8, but Monday I was home by 5, by 4:30, 5 o'clock. So, yeah, most days, I mean, the compensation is great, but, it's not much, after you get done. So that's why you got to take advantage of the days when you can finish early, bring it on in and get to the crib or get to wherever you got to do, to get stuff done because, when you see those days or when you see in the morning where you can get done earlier, man, my eyes just light up like, ooh, let's go, you know? But yeah, we talked about work life balance videos ago and, it's not easy, but you gotta kind of find your rhythm. You gotta get in there and find your rhythm. Dooley the bully, yeah, gotta love what you do. I use UPS as my cardio while getting paid, benefits. Yeah, okay, your auto body mechanic, that's sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. I mean, look, guys, and I mean, I'm sure y'all know this. Y'all smart. Y'all. I'm sure y'all know this. It always could be worse, man. So these benefits are great. They're expensive. They're very expensive. You have to pay for them out of pocket. Very expensive. So it's like it's a blessing if you can get in, even as part time, because I know people right now trying to beat down a door and they can't get in. And that's why I talked about tonight about, you know, people holding spaces, holding spots, and they don't want to be there in the first place. Like, move around, because you got people that's beating on the door, wishing they had what you had. And I'm not saying that they'll be good, but I'm just saying, like, like you taking the opportunity away from somebody else who might be better because, all right, I'm gonna hold that thought. Let me finish these right quick. Do you prefer being a feeder driver or a package car? Yeah, I prefer a package car. I won't be going to feeders, but I have friends in feeders. Like I'm cool with the feeder drivers. It's cool, but no, I won't be going to feeders. But shouts out to everybody in feeders. Um, yeah, I love package. I love everything about package. Yep, yep, yep. So I'll be here in package. You know, in 5 years from now, you'll see me in package. You know what I'm saying? Jay Allen, what's happening, Jay Allen? Yeah, I hope you get back on the road soon, man. Um, yeah, let me know if you're able to get back. Yeah, let me know you're able to get back, cause yeah, those vacation sheets, man. Whatever opportunity, man, just make sure you're maximizing it. Just make sure you're maximizing it. Yep. All right, so two things, guys. Two things. All right, I'm gonna just say this. If any of you in here, right, whether you a driver or you work inside right now, right, these, and I'm not even gonna say old people, but these people in general, these coworkers that you see and that you deal with on a daily, who are not as polished, I guess you could say, that puts the company in a bad light. They have a bad attitude. They probably don't smell good. and they just not pleasant to be around, right? If you plan to retire one year, eventually, whether you full time right now, part time, you plan to retire eventually, you need the workforce in addition to management, but you need the face of the company, like the people that's coming to your doorstep, people that's handling your packages. You need those people to be good people, decent people, people with integrity. Because if you trying to retire one day, which I know you are, if you trying to retire one day, you want your pension. I want my pension. We all want our pension, right? But the more people that you have that don't give a shit and they carry themselves as such, the most likely the company will be put in a bad light because we are the face of the company, right? And people, they don't treat their job like it's their business because it's not their business, right? So they just do what they want, but they have to understand like there's ramifications down the road as a result of your actions. So all I'm saying is that you want to retire one day, like we need more of these people just to move around because they're not good for the company. And this might not be popular, but I'm gonna say it. And other people might think it, but they won't say it, but I'm gonna say it. You know? And so like those people that's on the sidelines that we see trying to beat down the door, trying to get in, some of those people, I'm not saying they're all good, but you have some of those people that can't wait for the opportunity, excited about the opportunity, and they'll be great representatives of themselves and for the company. Because I want my pension, all right? And you do too. So that's all I'm saying. It's in everybody's best interest that, I mean, damn, we got to keep the customers we have and we have to move with integrity. And people that's doing the unsavory things, shame on them. Shame on them, right? Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But let me tell y'all, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all about this lady I dealt with today. Hold on. Let me see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Amazing people. Yeah, you meet a lot of people. You meet amazing people. Yeah, see, I deliver 728. Yeah, see, that's the type of person right there. They excited, and I'm not saying everybody got to be like this, but you pretty much get out what you put in. You know, and I know that's cliche-ish. I get it. People say it all the time, but they don't mean it. But I'm just saying, like, you know, people know who I am around a job. There's no mistaking, and nobody could tell you I ever, say anything to bring somebody down or anything like that. You know what I mean? But I see it, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Oh, you want a fetus video? You sure you want that fetus video? I love feeders, but I'm just not going. Um, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we can do that this weekend. We could do that this weekend. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, we could do a feeders video this weekend. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, Dooley. Hey, thanks for the support, brother. Be safe out there. We'll see you on the next one, Dooley. Is it Wadu or Wadu? Wadu? He said, I feel like feeder and package are different vibes. Absolutely. Absolutely different vibes. Yep. You're 100% right. Um, it's different. It's different. But it's different for everybody, and everybody kind of like have their thing that they like. And like I know, like I have buddies of mine that used to be in package with me, not in feeders. They love it, you know. And I have another couple other buddies that they were in package with me, and they're in feeders now, and it's like mixed. It's like mixed emotions. You know what I mean? So you know, it is what it is. But like once you're there, then you start driving. It's kind of like you gotta just deal with whatever it is. But like everywhere you're gonna have your BS, everywhere you're gonna have your challenges, you gotta get in there and grind. You know, but definitely different vibes. Absolutely different vibes. Yep, yep. Money talks. People will stay at a job they think is miserable when the money is that good. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And they'll bring all the negative vibes and bring everybody else down around them because the money is good. Didn't complain about a raise. Shit. Telling you it's real. Y'all know it's real. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know. And y'all know people like that too. I'm sure you do. All right, Gerald, you want to know more about feeders? All right. All right, we got you. Yeah, yeah, we got you. Oh, you can't decide if you want to do package or feeder. All right, I got a question then. Well, if you can't decide, I'm not sure if I can help you decide, but I can ask you some questions to see if you know, do you like getting in and out of the package car all day? Because if you don't like doing that, then you might be in feeders. You might need to go to feeders. I'm serious. You do a lot less getting in and out. You probably got to build sets. Um, you know, move dollars around. Yeah. But see, like me, I enjoy getting in and out of the car. I enjoy dealing with customers. I enjoy not the rude customers, not the ones that curse you out like the lady did me today. I'll tell you about that. But I like dealing with customers. They're like, oh man, we've been waiting for that. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I like dealing with that type of stuff. And feeders, you gonna drive, you talk to your buddies on the phone and stuff like that and your family, but you know, it's a lot of solo dolo. But hey, teach his own. But yeah, Gerald, we could probably do a video. We could do a video this weekend about feeders. And what I'll do is I'll bring some FAQs and we'll answer some FAQs. And at the same time, if y'all got questions, y'all can shoot it to me. All right. If you need to contact me, brickedout everyday at gmail.com. That's brickedout everyday at gmail.com if you want to get in contact with me. Um Yeah, it is hard finding a job. Yep, with or without college, and some of the vets take that for granted. You're right. You're right. And then some of the vets too, they say what they not doing. Like I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that and I don't want to do this and I'm never doing that. It's just like, damn. Okay, so you come here to do what? I'm just asking. I think that's a legit question. So if you have a whole list on what you're not doing, and then the list of what you're gonna do is like this small, like why you even come? Like why you even show up? I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. But I'm sure it's like that everywhere. I'm sure it's like that everywhere, you know. Yeah, Batman. So you gonna go to feeders? Let me know. Are you a big boy and kind of introverted? Yeah, yeah, it might be for you. I mean, if you put the two side by side, I mean that might be your preference. That might be your lane. It's just um yeah, introverted. But it just comes down to what you like and what you don't like, you know. If you don't like dealing with people, I mean, you can get a resi route, but if you don't like getting in and out of the car all day, I mean, feeders might be for you. But then again, like I know people that they wanted to get out of package so bad and go to feeders, and then when they get to feeders, they're like, "Man, I don't want to drive at night. I hate driving at night." You know, and so it's kind of like, when you first start, you probably gonna be driving at night. You know, David, what's up, David? David's my guy. When David works in my center, really good guy. Hey, shouts out to you, David. We appreciate it, bro. Oh yeah, I know they love you, David. I know they love you. And David, I'm not gonna tell you what Pedro told me about you, but we'll talk about that. Shouts out to Pedro. Okay, I saw the light. Just started as a shifter. Shouts out to you. All right, how you like it so far? And just started. Is that like a weekend, a month in, 6 months in? Like, what does that look like? All right, so Gerald says some vets in the building say I'm ready to quit, and you see them coming every day and don't retire when I'll be more than welcome to take their spot since I worked as a helper with them in their routes. Man, people be talking shit, man. Oh, I'm gonna quit. F this job, man. Yeah, hey, like you said, Gerald, they show up the next day and then they go on vacation and then you say, okay, well, cool. They're gonna go ahead and take their vacation. They're not gonna come back. Then they show about the vacation. Man, come on. I'm so mad at management. I'm gonna quit. Then they don't quit. Man, come on, man. Ain't nobody quitting. I don't know anybody to quit. You know what? I know this one guy. I remember this one guy that quit. Um, it was a young guy too. This was a couple years ago. He would miss a lot of time, and then he just said, "Hey, I'm resigning." He wrote a letter and everything, and then he was just like, "Yeah, that's not for me," But I mean, he had a hard time on the job, but like I said, he never really worked a lot. He was always off, so it's kind of like I just think that it didn't work with him. So, hey, thank you for the likes, y'all. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. But yeah, he resigned, and that was the first person I seen actually resign. He wrote a whole letter and everything. It was all formal and shit. But yeah, but outside of that, ain't nobody quitting. I mean, the people that got fired for not showing up over a long period of time, that's two people in my center. I mean, I guess they quit, but they kind of got fired because like they went MIA. So man, nobody quit, man. You talk all that noise, and whenever somebody tell me that they're gonna quit, I'll be like, okay, first you're not gonna quit, and two, don't quit. If you need to take time off, but don't quit. But people just be talking, man. People just be talking. Yeah, people are weird. Well, that makes us weird. We all weird in our own way, but that makes us great and different. Um, I mean, some people say I'm weird, but I'm cool with it. But I know what weird you talking about. I know what weird you talking about. Do I know when benefits start? Nobody at my center seems to know. I've heard everything from 30 days to after 6 months. I think it's 6 months. It's either 6 or 9 months. Um, on my phone at. It's either 6 or 9 months. I think it's 9 months. Yeah, Jorge, I think it's 9 months. So there's a Teamster app. The contract is on that app. So once you log into the app, you can see it. But I believe it's 9 months. I think somebody because it used to be a year when I started, and people were taking advantage because it was shorter than that. But by the time I started, they have to move it up to a year because people was going to get their teeth done and all of that stuff and then quitting. You know what I'm saying? So they had to bring it up to a year. So I had to wait a year, which was cool. A year flew by, but before then, I was paying for some. Whew, I was paying like $500 a month for health insurance and stuff. So once that year hit, I was happy. But yeah, I do believe Jorge, I do believe is 9 months. Shouldn't be more than 9 months because it's not a year. So I believe it's 9 months. But I can find out. Shoot me an email and I could look at it later on, and I'll reply back to your email and bricked out everyday at gmail.com. All right. Shouts out to David. Oh, David. Man, look, David, you gonna get both of us in trouble, David, because those people you talking about, they gonna see this live stream. It's cool though. It's cool though. Oh man, but you're right though. People be walking on one leg, uniforms, holy, dirty, shoes raggedy, and they still showing up knowing damn well they need to go ahead and retire, man. Let me see. Let's go with forced layoffs starting next week for us. Starting at 3, I think they will adjust based on the volume and possibly more layoffs. Yeah, gonna get dicey. Yeah, it's gonna get sticky, man. And this is always the worst time of the year, anyways. I mean, regardless of whatever new things are going on right now, this is always the sticky time of the year right after peak season. Peak season, money's being thrown around, you're hiring all of this, you're doing all of that. And then January comes and February comes, it's just like zip, everything gets cut. Your volume goes down after the whole return crap. And then so everything gets tight. And so I just hate seeing people laid off, man. So hopefully it doesn't last for long. Yeah. And hopefully, I mean, yeah, the volume's supposed to be coming back, but hey, you never really know until it's here. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't like seeing people laid off. And with the whole, building shutdowns and all of that stuff, hopefully they let people follow the work. But it's just like when it comes to the union and UPS, they have a relationship that, you really can't dictate what they do. And then it's like a compromise on both sides. So the union can't necessarily debo demands like you would think. They have to actually work with the company in order to come up with solutions. But you know it can't be a strong arm, and it won't be a strong arm on either side. So yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. Even with having a union, it's still tough. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Shouts out to you. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but you just got to keep checking. Sign up for the notifications and keep checking. I would check it every Wednesday. Today is Wednesday too, so I would make sure I check it today. But sign up for the notification, but don't rely on the notifications. But it's gonna be like it'll be hard getting in. But if nothing opens up between now and let's say August, well, facilities don't open up anything until they have actually have the need. So if nothing opens up between now and say August, hopefully you can get in between August and October 15th preferably. That's when they start hiring seasonal, but hopefully you get in before then. That'll be permanent. But um man, summertime it should be a good time. The summertime should be a good time. So good luck with that and report back. Let us know what's happening. Oh yeah, Pedro from Hallmark. Yeah, yeah, Pedro. A month in? Okay, cool. All right, great place. Okay, so you said great place. All right. I'm not saying it's not a great place. I'm just saying if you think it's a great place, that's great. Hopefully it will stay a great place to you because a lot of it has to do with you, believe it or not. So I'm probably one of the few to say I love going to work. I think it's a great place, even though, it's chaos. you know, I don't love chaos, but I understand it, and I'm able to navigate the chaos as I see fit. So, like, I think it's a great place. So, hopefully, it stays a great place for you. And I wish all the luck to you. And I hope that enthusiasm stays because it's very fun to enjoy what you do, especially when you're doing it, you know, every day or more days out of the week. So hopefully it remains a great place for you. We rooting for you. Oh yeah. I'm 40 years old. Let's see. What's up, Nick? Shouts out to Nick. Nick from San Antonio. What's happening? The MN Scout Dad. Is that for Minnesota? All right. 40 years old and considering pursuing UPS as a career. I'm used to being on my feet and enjoy dealing with customers. Am I crazy? I need a change. Nah, you're not crazy. It's a little deranged, but not crazy. Nah, I don't think you're crazy. Um, I mean, hey, this might be a weird question, but I'm gonna ask you anyways, right? Is your body intact at 40 years old? And like nobody gonna ask you this, but I know what it takes. you know what I'm saying? So if your body is intact, nah, you're not crazy. But if your body's already beat up, if your knees don't feel good right now, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're in pretty good shape, I say go for it. And if you need a change, look, if you think that's a change that you need, jump in. Absolutely. Absolutely. But look, UPS ought to get me to screen these potential people because I'm gonna ask them what you need to ask them. They won't. They gonna be like, "Hey, is your driver's license clean?" Man, forget all of that. Okay, that's important, but nah, man, how those knees? Are your knees good? Are you always cramping? Like, what kind of arch you have in your feet? Like, does your shoulder pop? Like, man, that shit is important. Those are the questions they should be asking, right? You know, yeah, the other stuff is important too, but yeah. If you're looking for a change, look, I say go for it. I say go for it. What's happening, Nick? All right, David. So you saying we have a chill management team? I was I wasn't supposed to laugh there, but I mean, yeah, they chill. I guess if that's what you're saying, I agree with you, David. Yeah, I agree with you. If you say they chill, they chill. If you say they chill, okay. Yeah, I got a sweet position. I ain't even going front. I ain't even going front. Look, I told. Damn, I was about to call his name. Dang. All right, so David, I told one of our supervisors today what I wasn't gonna do, and he was like, "Okay, well, what do you suggest?" I'm like, "We need to do this." He was like, "Okay," in a conversation. But yeah, I got a good spot, man. So that's why I'm not going to feeders because I'm good where I'm at. That's not why, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Oh, what is a shifter? Oh, Gerald. Gerald said what a shifter is. Okay, so they move trailers around the yard. So you drive like a yard mule and you position trailers around the yard pretty much. You stay on the yard though. you don't drive on the street. And from what I understand, you do not need a CDL to be a yard shifter because you don't get on the street. You stay in the yard. So um that could possibly propel you to feeders, but it depends on the situation at the building. Because if you got people waiting to go to feeders, it might be a little sticky. So yeah. So if you want to move trailers around the yard, in the mule truck thing, um, shoot, I say sign it, go for it. Man, I say sign everything. I tell everybody, hey, sign every bid list you have. Sign everything. Just don't sign nothing that's gonna bring you down, but just sign everything. If you see air driver, you see shifter, you see whatever, I would sign everything. It's preloaded in the same category of warehouse. Yeah. Preload is just a shift. They load the trucks in the morning, or is the preload sort is in the morning. So it's just one of the shifts in the warehouse. That's all it is. Nick, you're hour late, man. Nick, hey, good thing, Nick. I took notes for you, big dog. I got the notes right here. Oh, Nick, yeah, you might have to catch the replay. You know, I still got to tell y'all about this lady I dealt with today, man. She wasn't even a customer, and I know they call everybody a customer who's not an employee, but this lady was not a customer, and she cursed me out. But I'm gonna try to get to that right now. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, sign up, man. Sign up for everything. I always tell people just hey and sign it because like you gotta refuse it once they try to give it to you. So you can always say, "Nah, I don't want that. I'm good." So what is this? Hey, Dave, who you talking about? Yeah, I do believe it's 9 months for you to get your benefits. And I tell the part timers, I say, look, especially if y'all have a family, man, get the life insurance. UPS, they pay most of it. Like it's dirt cheap. So if you part time, look at the life insurance through UPS. It's really, really cheap. I think I told you on a previous live, man, when I was part time, I had a steal. I was getting a half a million in coverage. I was only paying like $2 a week. That was crazy. But once I got promoted, they said, nah. You got it. You got it. Yeah, check with your union rep about the benefits. It's either 6 or 9. Those numbers are similar. So I might be thinking 9 and it's really 6. But I believe it's 9. But check with your union rep, but get with somebody who know what they're talking about. Or just download the Teamsters app and you log in through your email. So as long as you have your email registered with Teamsters, you can log in. You put in your email, then they send you a code to log in with the code, and bam, the contract is on the app. So yeah, yeah. So David, you trying to say that we down 3 now? They falling off like flies, man. Right, yeah. No CDL needed for the yard shifter. I think the shifter pay. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Is the shifter pay the same as all the other insiders? I think it is a dollar more. Okay, there you go. David said a dollar more than inside pay. So our inside pay right now is like 21 or something like that. So a dollar more than that. Yeah, yeah. We got a pretty good management team. They pretty legit. They're pretty legit, man. Y'all look. It took almost everything out of me today to not lose my job and to not be put on the news or to not get in a situation, I try to make it quick. Pull up to this house, make my delivery, boom, house to the right, a flat padded pouch, boom, drop it off, take my picture, get up on out of there. And I'm going back to my truck and I hear somebody yelling, "Hey, hey." So I'm looking around, I'm like, I didn't see anybody, right? So I'm thinking maybe it was the house I just came from, lady maybe yelling through the window, but I didn't see anybody. I just seen a couple dogs and cats in the window. So um I get back in my truck, I start her up, I roll up about 10 feet. And so the house to my left, which is adjacent to the house that I delivered to, lady walking out, right? I have delivered to this house before, but I never seen the lady, right? So the lady walking down the driveway and she doing it, she flagging me down, flagging me down. So I stop and she starts to talking where she's still saying, "Hey, hey." So I turn my engine off so I could hear her, pause my music in my ear, and she said, "Hey, did you drop the package across the street?" I said, "Yes." "Did you hide it where nobody could see it, nobody could take it?" I'm like, I looked at her crazy. I paused. I looked at her crazy and I was like, it's a flat envelope, so it's out of sight. You can't see it from the road anyways. "Well, that's what I was asking you." And I'm like, okay. I say, "Is that it? Are you done?" "Well, you don't have to get chippy with me." So I just did this, like, "Hey, get out of here." I started my engine back up, and your boy pulls off, right? As soon as I pull off, I hit an F bomb followed by you, right? And so, like I get what the play is, right? I get what the play is. You're gonna curse me out. You want me to react. Probably gonna try to record me. You're gonna send it to the local news. You're gonna send it to UPS. You're gonna call 1-800 pick UPS. You're gonna do all of that. I already know what the play is. So I drive and I have to turn around because the street has a cul-de-sac. So I have to turn around and I have to pass back by her house. And so I turn around, I pass back and she's yelling, but I already have my music in. I'm not even paying attention anymore. But my stories get long sometimes. I'm sorry. But all I'm saying is that, people try to get you off your square, and it took almost everything out of me to not flip her off or do anything crazy, right? Or maybe stop the vehicle and get out and say some words. And, like it could just get ugly after that. So it took almost everything. Well, it actually took everything. Well, now I still had energy after that. It took almost everything out of me to not fall for the trap because they want you to fall for the trap. She ain't got me today, but I'm gonna remember that house. Well, I know the house now. You know, in fact, I know her name, but she don't know I know her name. But why do people do that? Because, and when I passed back after I turned around, I wanted to stop and say, "Hey, look, lady, remember I deliver your packages, right? I could leave them in the rain. I could leave them by the mailbox, which we're not supposed to do. I get it, but I could leave it in the rain. It rained today. I mean, I could just leave her a package in the driveway like FedEx does sometimes. Amazon, they'll leave your shit in the street. I could do all of that, but I'm just minding my business. Just minding my business. So what I did was I went and made two deliveries, two streets down, and I went back on her street. Not that I wanted to fight. I was not looking for a fight. So before you said, "Oh, you was trying to go," no, I wasn't trying to do none of that, right? I just wanted to go and see, make sure, or see if she was going to get the package in the first place. So I drive back down there, and it was about 15 minutes later, right? And the package I dropped off is still at the door. So, and she's in the house, and I'm like, she just messing with me. She playing around. Like, I don't have time for this, but don't get caught up out there. Cause sometimes it's hard to just walk away, just to keep driving. And she's yelling. I don't know what she was yelling when I passed back, but I just had my music in. I couldn't hear. But yeah, people are weird. And weird might be understating it big time, but people are weird. I'm not sure if there was any drugs involved or any kind of alcohol or any kind of narcotics, anything like that. I don't know. But man, that was a crazy experience. But you're gonna have to do more to get me caught up because yeah, I'm not trying to have to explain that. And people start pulling out their phone. Oh, gotta go. Got to go. So yeah. Oh yeah, David, I got your text. I got your text. Mm, 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 mm. All right, all right. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So yeah, you're gonna have to do more than that to catch me up because look, man, look, I work too hard to get where I'm at. I'm not about to have this one angry, irate individual ruin everything. Yeah, Jorge, 51. You just started. Yeah, 40 is perfect time to start. Oh yeah, I didn't start till I think I was what 33. I think 33, 34, 33. Yeah, I started at 33. Oh yeah, I got your text, David. I got your text. Yeah, I think she was looking for something. Yeah, yeah, she was looking for something. I was not trying to give it to her, man. It's just like, when I was not expecting for the F bomb because I mean, like I don't go around cursing people out. Like I really don't curse a whole lot, to begin with. So, but I wouldn't like I don't go around, using that kind of language anyway. So it's like when I heard it, I was like, oh, a little strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get off of this street. Damn, I was about to name the street. Let me not do that. I said, let me get off of this street. Man, I got better things I could be doing. Like keeping my job, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Break that meeting.
Everybody see green. Yep, they see brown and they see green. Yeah, she was definitely an a-hole. Um, I mean, to be honest, I don't even feel safe going to her doorstep. Even though I didn't do anything wrong, but like, let's say I have to go to her house tomorrow. I don't, I don't feel safe. I might just go halfway up the driveway and drop it in the grass. I might catch a leg cramp or something, and I can't make it all the way to the door. Look, I don't feel safe, and that's gonna be my excuse. If she call a corporate complaint and say, look, the driver leaving my stuff, like, look, you threatened my life the day before. Well, not quite, but you threatened me the day before. I don't feel safe. I might get close to the window and something fly out the window. I don't know. I can't take any chances. I can't. I got hoodies to. You know what? Never mind. Mm, 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 mm. Melee Pro. Have you ever get sent to the office in the office? What office? Yeah, I go to the office all the time. I mean, I don't be in trouble, but I be in office all the time. So if that's what you're asking, um, I've been written up one time in 10 years. So I mean, but I'm always in the office. Yeah, yeah. So to answer your question, yes, I'm always in the office. All right. So David, are you saying uh, because one of these people, maybe two of them, might be watching this live stream right now? We don't know. So are you saying that it's official? Whew. Look, don't tease me with a good time, David. If I'm gonna celebrate, I need to make sure it's legit. So we got to confirm tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Gerald said, "Have you ever had DFU and people calling on you to the center? Drive a follow up." I'm not understanding what you mean by that. Yeah, I have had a. Hey, Kaz. Hey, baby. Yeah, I have had a DFU. I'm not sure about the calling on you to the center. I'm not sure about that part. What you mean by that? Jimmy Bob said, "What kicks are you running out there?" My shoes. Oh, did I kick? Wait, what? I got some Nike boots. If you're asking about my footwear, yeah, she was trying to set me up for the booby. Yep, the booby trap, not the boot. Yeah, booby trap. My bad. Oh, that's what you heard. Look, David, before we order the catering for the party, we're gonna confirm everything. I'm down. I could do a yeah, I could do a chicken tray. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so calling to complain about me having a DFU? Is that what you're saying, Gerald? Um, nah, I haven't had that. I've had DFUs, and if any of y'all don't know what DFU is, a driver follow up, I've had driver follow ups where people be lying to your face, um, knowing damn well that they signed for the package, and they're telling you to your face, nah, that wasn't me. When I'm looking you in your eyes, I'm like, yes, it was you, but they telling me it wasn't them. I'm like, I remember what shirt you had on, and they're telling me it wasn't them. So no, never had nobody call in, but I had people out of my face said, "Nah, that Louis Vuitton bag, I ain't got it." And what's that over there? Oh, nah, that's something else, man. They be lying, bro. But to answer your question though, a complaint in general, um, no, I haven't had anybody complain. So I'm trying to keep my streak going. That's why I didn't mess with that lady today. Like she was really, really trying to get a reaction out of me, and I wanted to stop my package car. I wanted to stop and be like do like a football, like take a take a fake package and act like I'm kicking it. Like I wanted to do that. I seriously wanted to, but I said, you know what? No, just keep driving because I'm trying to keep my streak not getting complaints. And we've been getting drivers all week, and it's only Wednesday, getting people calling and complaining, say, oh, they didn't ring the doorbell long enough, or they didn't wait at my doorstep long enough, or they didn't even come to my house. Wait, how did it not come to your house and you have the package? Oh, oh, oh no, I meant they didn't leave it by my door. Like, man, come on, y'all. People be tripping, man. But no complaints. So I don't know. I'm not saying I'm doing anything right. It just maybe I just leave too fast for them to see my face and able to identify me. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, David, I confirm tomorrow so we can start getting those balloons blown up and all of that stuff. Um, we make sure we do it right. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she lied to your face and say she couldn't find it. That sounds about right. Yeah, your bag. Look, the Louis Vuitton. You know what? I don't own any Louis Vuitton, but I know what it looks like. And I'm looking over there. You got it by the lamp. Oh, what's that right there? Man, these people be something else, yo. These people be, man. Look, I done seen it all. Man, look, they got to keep the lie up too. They got to keep the lie up. Oh, nah. That wasn't me they talked to. They talked to my husband. Wait, what? Y'all got the same name? Tripping. Yeah. Okay, so it's Wednesday night. This was good. I shared my story. I shared my trauma story with you guys. And thank you all for listening. So let's see. Yo, we gotta get on a regular schedule. Like we gotta get on a regular schedule. Because with the live streams, we just gotta get on a regular schedule, and then anything extra will be extra. But we'll get on a regular schedule. We'll put that together here pretty soon. The way you'll know exactly what days we're going live, and then any additional day we'll do it just be extra. So we're gonna have that schedule out this weekend, but we'll be back before the weekend. All right. All right. So look, brickdownlimited.com. You can order your hoodies. Like I said, you spend $50, you get free shipping. All right. Brickdownlimited.com, brickdownmedia.com. And if you need to contact me, brickdoweveryday@gmail.com. All right. And we got some big things coming. You guys stay tuned. I appreciate every one of you guys. I appreciate every one of you guys. If nobody else tell you, I'm telling you. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next live stream. Brickdot Media. Okay, hold up. We not done yet. We're not done. Hold up. Real G for life. All right. Do you always ring the bell when you deliver a package? Man. All right. So what I do, because some of these doorbells be dirty. Like the little thing, you be dirty. So what I do is I have hand sanitizer in my truck. And so I ring the doorbell with my knuckle because I'm not gonna use my fingerprints. So I use the knuckle and I take my diad, bam, 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 and I beat on the door. Not that hard, but I use the diad to beat on the door, just in case the doorbell doesn't work. Because people will say like, "Oh, well, UPS did not," because UPS did some research, and that was one of the top 3 complaints that customers complain about is not being notified when they deliver a package or when we deliver a package. So I use my knuckle for the doorbell, and I use my hand sanitizer, and I hit the door with the diad. So I do that every single time. Some of these doors be dirty, so I kind of use my discretion, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's what I do. Will you ever do a day in the life? Um, sure, I can do that. I think that'll be cool. I've always wanted to do that. I just haven't say, okay, well, I'm gonna do it on this day, and no matter what else happens, I'm gonna do it on this day. But that's a great idea, Batman. I'm gonna put that together because I think it'll be fun. Um, and I might, yeah, my days get crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try my best. Because it has to be good. Because if it's not good, then I won't even show it to you guys. But yeah, so I'll make that a point to do that because I think that'll be cool. Um, I just have to schedule it and we'll do it and we'll knock it out and we'll bring it to you guys in great form. All right. So I'm gonna put that on the agenda. Let's see. Yeah, David. I don't know if David's still here, but David knows a little bit. He know my days be crazy. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good night. It was good talking to y'all tonight, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Bricked Out Media, Bomb Squad. We out of here.